Hi everybody, it's Lady Sharona again with another book review. And as I told you at the beginning of this series, I wanted to introduce you to books that were very popular and recommended when I was coming up in the craft. Because a lot of these books are so excellent, and some of them you may not have even heard of, or you may have heard of them, but because it's old-fashioned or not the next big thing, you may overlook them. And that's a shame, because for example, right now I want to show you a book, and it's called The Woman's Encyclopedia of Secrets and Myths by Barbara Walker. Okay, can you see that there? It's very thick, and it's old. I actually did buy this new, so I've had it for a very long time and used it for many different things and sources. It's like in a dictionary style where everything's alphabetical, and you can pull up something like the name Mary, and she will tell you not only how the name Mary became involved with Christianity, but the Sumerian religion before it, and how Mary is always associated with the moon and the water. You can look up here and you'll find things from Egypt, from Babylon, from the Old Testament. You'll find demons and who they really were. Something that's very interesting is my given name. For example, in here, my given name is Deborah, which means the Queen of the Bees. And she was considered a prophetess or a judge, and she was allowed to live, quite freely, even though she was something of an oracle. And this book describes her as actually being a former version of Jehovah, and so she was actually a female deity at one time. So it's really interesting. If I could find out that about a name that I don't even really like and I don't use anymore, you can imagine the other kinds of things that I found in here that were so interesting. There's Norse, Egyptian, Sumerian, Babylonian, Hebrew, from all over the world, Asia, India, and she's got a real potpourri of subjects and titles and names that we would have had no idea about. I learned a lot from this book, okay, because it's not all about witchcraft, but you'd be surprised how much of it actually does pertain to paganism, and a lot of the roots of patriarchy and monotheism are actually explained in here. So if you want a good general encyclopedia, that it does, of course, favor the pagan point of view, but it's a great read, and it's called, as I said, The Woman's Encyclopedia of Myths and Secrets by Barbara Walker. Man, you're going to like it too, okay? There's everybody from Noah to Adonis to Zeus, whoever you want to know about. And so, not sure if it's still published. It's probably not as old as some of the books I show you, but I haven't seen it new for a while, so you're going to have to go to the used bookstore or an online site, or try your library. It very might likely be there. That would be always my first place to look, I think. So, I hope I gave you a little interesting tidbit there, and I hope a lot of you will go out and take a look at the book, and you don't got to read it cover to cover, but that's the great thing about it. You can look things up as you go, so it's really fun. Okay, so this is Lady Sharona, another book review.